T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The following program is rated TVMA for language. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the program, but sometimes things happen, and we may say things that may be offensive to some or non-conducive to others. So in other words, shit happens. Oops.
Niggas coming.
Bro, you knew it was perfect considering what today is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 158th episode of Blerds N The Hood with the Swaggy, Blerd, Winston A. Marshall.
I'm your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. Y'all already know how we do. Like, I was like, yo, he was like, yo, I got something for the beginning of the show. And I was like, I already had something.
Well, like, because we all know what the fuck the day is, nigga. You got yours done.
Yeah, but you had an 8-minute Spidey twerking video, nigga.
It was 92 seconds.
Anyways, thank you, everybody who has joined us, everybody who's been rocking over the weekend, everybody who's been listening to the podcast, all that shit. Everybody live here on Twitch and YouTube. Look, it's been a long day. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 6 this morning, thanks to my son, who I'm proud of. The nigga texted me at 6 this morning, was like, what's going on, Pops? I was like, nothing. What's wrong? He was like, shit, in chemistry. Nigga, I am 3 hours behind you.
Yo, he keeps doing that shit to you. Yeah, again, you don't have a do not disturb mode, bruh?
Let me tell you something. So
that's a personal problem. That's a personal problem.
Years ago, I lost out on some money, so I don't want to. Anyways, all right.
You lost out on money at 6 in the morning.
Well, it wasn't 6. It's just that you never.
When is it an appropriate time to wake you up? 7:30?
I don't sleep anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
No, but that's why it does fucking matter, nigga, because you never sleep. So if you sleep, your ass need to sleep, bitch.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Anyways, let's just do this. So initially, this nigga was not supposed to be here. By this nigga, I mean Winston, right? But he's here. So when I thought he wasn't going to be here because he was out being fancy and famous and all this other bullshit, I booked a guest, as always, because I have to reach out to a lot of people because niggas is busy. But this guest I got coming on, who's gonna rock with us for the show, I'm glad to have on, man. This is one of the homies that I started with back in the Shy, and to watch this man's elevation in his career has been phenomenal. Yo, he's a beast on stage. He has a stand-up special out right now, DJ the Chicago Kid, that you can catch on Amazon right now. And this man is a dope-ass TV writer. He is the story editor for Raven's Home on Disney. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you drop out the overlay while I bring the person up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Dave Helem in the building. What's happening, sir?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
What up, bro? What up?
Welcome
Thank
to
you for
Blerds N The
joining us,
Hood.
man.
Are y'all in the same space?
No, that nigga's at his place. So here's what had happened. So the picture that he is using, I had it at my old place. So when I would go back to Chicago or other places, I took a picture of it so I could just throw up my green screen and it looked the same. Well, this nigga one day decided I'm just gonna keep using it.
It's all good. I'm really brunching with niggas right now. That's what's really happening at 6 p.m. at night, man. So
y'all got real virtual backdrops. Like that's not a backdrop. That's just like art in my house. You know what I'm saying? So like,
nigga, this is just my wall, nigga. This is
Right.
legit wall.
Winston fancy. You can change your shit. Like nigga, I can't change.
Look, nigga,
That's a
fucking
wall.
bitch ass nigga, just slapping niggas in the background.
All right, so Dave, you are new to the show. First of all, welcome. The neighborhood will embrace you. That is everybody in the chat. And there's a part to the show that we do. So I have to start this out by asking Mr. Winston A. Marshall.
My nigga.
A nigga moment.
My nigga.
What you been doing?
Chilling, man. I this past weekend I was back home in Dallas. My brother turned 50. So I know that shit's kind of wild and like think about how old he's getting. But
First of all, before you
your
even
daddy-
talk about going to Dallas, nigga, you need to this little bit. Let me tell you how fancy this bitch ass nigga is. This nigga gets fancy. This nigga takes a video from the plane. This nigga's in business class. Like
I'm talking about it, nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you was gonna skip that
He
part.
said it's my story. It's my story.
I'm like, this nigga straight up trying to tell my story for me. Like, come on now. Fuck.
I was just gonna tell that part.
So, yes, I flew home to Dallas for my brother's 50th, and my pops, he was the one that we do this thing called, everybody knows my last name, Marshall. So we do this something called Marshall Man Time. So my nephew is 19 now, so he's old enough to come kick it with us. So my dad bought everybody first class tickets to come out there. So I'm sitting in the fucking bucket seat shit that lays all the way back when they do with the 777s and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm out here getting toe up and twisted off of fucking mimosas and shit at like 4 p.m. Like end up getting there. We go and see the Bond movie. I mean, I didn't tell him I already saw it because I'm not trying to like shatter my dad's dreams because every time a Bond movie comes out, we go see it together. But do that shit. But he gets a suite to the Cowboys-Falcons game, bruh. And when I tell you that shit was fucking ridiculous, especially considering the suite right next to us was a bunch of old white people that bought the suite, and they're all from Atlanta. They're all Falcons fans. So that first drive, when they got the field goal, they said, okay, it's a good start. When I tell you I watched 16 old people fall asleep in their chairs and one nigga in the back just sitting here on IG the whole time, pissed the fuck off because that game was 43-3.
Yeah.
I have never laughed so hard in my life. The only thing funnier is that my dad didn't apparently buy the whole suite out. So these two Falcons fans, these two black women were in there, and they were screaming and hollering the whole game. And every time we score, my dad go over and be like, oh, ladies, no, it's all good. I'm so sorry this is happening. Well, why don't y'all just come back with us on because he got a party bus. He's like, why don't y'all come with us back on the party bus? Come to my house. I'll make it all better. So this nigga brought these two random women that he just picked them up in the suite. And yes, he is. And I told my nephew, I was like, look, man, when granddad gets home and he shows these two Falcon fans, and he shows these two women the steam room shower that he now has, that's a wrap. Granddad is about to be laying. Jesus Christ! I was like, granddad about to lay some pipe on two women he just met, and I don't know how to tell you this. And he's like, yo, that's why I'm trying to be like granddad. I ain't ever trying to get married. I'm trying to get rich. I was like, that might be the wrong takeaway, Mari, but okay, dog. So
it's a man covered in cum. That might be the wrong.
That might be the wrong.
That might be the wrong party. I'm saying that's cool. That's cool, but I wasn't expecting that. That's all.
Hello.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was mad chill, man. Other than that, just been working on this feature, been working on a bunch of different stuff going on right now, and here doing the show. And obviously I saw the trailer, didn't get a chance to do, but we'll talk about it in a minute. So I gotta ask you, Mr. J. Washington.
My nigga.
A nigga moment.
My nigga.
What you been doing? I said, bitch.
I was at work on Saturday, and they hosted Suda Americana, which is a pan Latin night, right? I've never been to a Latin dance party night. And when I tell you, first of all, that shit was packed, but it was all types of just people just enjoying themselves, partying. Like, it was just all type of beautiful women, dudes. It wasn't a level of thirsty dudes like on a normal club night. Like, you know how I tell you on the club nights, like the regular dudes come out and they just be standing around in a circle looking. Like, you niggas need to go beat your dicks somewhere else. It's like everybody just enjoying themselves, partying. I was like, this shit is dope.
Hold on. Why did you put the picture of the man covered in cum when you said that? Because
I said what I said.
Okay. Now, look at
who's doing this shit for y'all? Like,
it's us.
It's literally us. It's literally us.
I'm gonna push random ass things.
To the no, to the no, 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 hell no, no, to the no, no, hell to the no, no.
Anyway, so I worked the whole weekend at the club pretty much. That's really all I did. Just trying to, I had to get out the house because if I didn't get out the house, eventually I was gonna go fucking crazy, losing my mind sitting here by myself. I ran out of shit to drink in the house, like not hard liquor. Let me make sure I clarify, because I got a whole bunch of liquor on my liquor card, but I just don't want to be sitting here just all of a sudden just having cups of different shit. And y'all be like, what's wrong with Jay? He's a fucking alcoholic.
I mean, the shit would have been kind of hilarious, honestly, if you just called. See, you got it yourself. There you go. He got it himself. He all good. But Jay, I gotta ask you, man. Like, real talk, all this drinking and at the club and Latin night, man. I mean,
where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches?
Shaking their asses to some soca, some all that shit, bro. It was just crazy. But I mean, like I said, it was just a normal weekend for me. Trying to figure out again. I'm trying to figure out how I can get to Vegas with you, because like. Y'all know Winston been talking about he going to Vegas and everything, and Winston got this whole itinerary. And here's the thing. All of Winston's friends that are going, they all have one thing in common besides me. None of these motherfuckers got kids. So like everybody that I seen that says going, everybody I seen that says going.
Tommy has kids, nigga.
Tommy's a lawyer.
What does that have to do with the pregnancy?
He has more money than me.
You're talking.
Stop it. Get some help.
No. See what you're not gonna do. You mean specifically that you have kids and you're broke. That's what you're trying to say, nigga.
Congratulations! Oh my god,
motherfucker!
I mean, just saying what it is, because again, there are niggas with kids coming, so that's not. You just specifically mean you're trying to find the funds to do all the shit. What I said,
we don't have the capacity.
You were on a meme spree today. You were on a meme spree.
Nigga, I'm exhausted, right? I tried to take a 20-minute nap, and my phone kept ringing on vibrate, and then I forgot I had my watch on. So if my phone is not, so if I can't answer, my wrist is like this while I'm asleep, not like this, but it was just like this while I was asleep. So anyway, I want to go to Vegas. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, because I also, some other things trying to do. So, I mean, I was like, how many quarters do I have in a jar? Can I cash in to try to get to Vegas? I don't know if I got them.
The other thing I've said, in regardless, man, because it sounds like there's a number of people that have reached out to you about either splitting the room or staying with them or whatever.
A number of people, one person.
I thought Dwayne offered.
That was the only one. Dwayne was the only one that hit me up about.
Okay, my bad. I thought a couple people did, but whatever. The point is, I specifically said about this trip anyway. I was like, this is the shit I'm gonna do. Right. No one has to go to
and I got you on that. And this is what I said in regard to that. I have never been to Vegas like that. The only time I went to Vegas was I went through, like 2 times I've been to Vegas was just literally going through. When I moved out here, drove to Vegas, went through, and then the second time on Juneteenth when I was in Vegas for 2 hours, I literally landed, went to the show, wrestled, got back, changed my clothes, got back on the plane, came back out here. So I've never done anything in Vegas, right? And so I don't want to just be in Vegas and just sitting in my fucking room like Brandy, just sitting up in the room and shit, looking at the wall, talking about some. Eventually,
I mean, the nice thing is though, what you can do if you're gambling, they will just give you free liquor. Like,
yeah, but again, I have to be losing money and
no, you
money.
don't have to lose it, nigga. That's why you go to like Buffalo Bills. It's like a $5 craps table, nigga. Then you just literally sitting there just slow playing shit.
Here's the thing.
See,
Mr.
Dave knows. Dave knows.
I
Dave
think this
Helem.
is times in Vegas.
So with that being said, Dave Helem, since you were on the show, I have to ask you the question.
My nigga. Nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man. My nigga.
What you been doing?
My favorite part of that Jackie Chan saying.
I know, right? It was the thing I made sure I had. So, Dave.
Oh, it's all you. We just asking you what you've been doing, nigga. That's all.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear the question. You said what I've been up to?
Yeah.
No, actually, no. To answer, this is exactly what I asked.
My nigga. Nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man. My nigga.
What you been doing?
I got you. My bad, G. What I've been doing is I've been writing the feature myself, writing my first movie.
Nice.
A joint called Boys in the Woods. Not gonna get too much into that, but just know that when you see it, it's very ignorant, and it's also like it's like my first drama that I've ever written. So I'm mostly a comedy writer, so that's kind of cool doing something for the first time, stepping out the box and getting into that world. And I'm working on a half-hour TV pilot based upon like my dad that passed away and me and our relationship. That's gonna be really dope, and that's really been taking my time. And I'm watching my savings account just decrease because I'm not working on a show right now. So I'm just in between stuff, working on that stuff and putting money into having people like give me edits and notes on stuff.
Right.
And I'm just trying to live, bro. Like that's what I've been doing. I've been running a lot. I just got married. I got married.
Hey, congratulations!
Congratulations.
Forgot about that.
Oh wait, Jay. What Jay means to say?
Congratulations! Oh my god!
I feel like y'all just take whatever means y'all got and just throw them into any situation.
Nigga,
That works. Hey, I mean, bro, like real talk. You don't understand how many there are, but I promise you, I have something for everything you have to say. That's gonna be something ridiculous.
Nigga, it just never fails. It just be like just a random meme off.
I love it. I mean, like this is really fun, bro. Like just watching y'all have this ignorant ass shit. And,
oh man, this shit gets. Oh, there's a whole segment of even more ignorant shit.
I can't wait.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all are on the Streamlabs.com/Blerds N The Hood /tip. Streamlabs.com/Blerds N The Hood /tip. Cash App, Venmo, all that stuff. If you want to support, you already know it's up to you. We appreciate it. You don't have to. We're not going to be like, yo, we need y'all to raise 17,000.
Fuck that. It's at Dave Helem. I need you. I need that. Give us $1. You like, no.
Fuck that.
They said, no, fuck that. At Dave Helem.
Fuck that. I need it. Okay, I can't even put that in here. All right. It's at 100. I was going to put an asset for it. All right, so let's just get right into it. Right before we started, the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, the official first trailer dropped. And we finally got our official look at the Goblin. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin's back. Jamie Foxx is back as Electro in the yellow and green version of the suit. We see the Lizard is there. We see Sandman. So basically, we see how we're getting our Sinister Six.
How we getting our what?
Sinister Six.
The Sinister Six.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So let me just.
I was trying to count the six though. I was trying to figure out who the sixth villain.
It might be Mysterio.
I thought because it looked like for a second I saw New Goblin on his glider. I hope they don't do that and go double Goblin. I think that would be stupid. But if it goes off all the people that died with him, it would either be Mysterio or New Goblin.
Or they do, or Ned, because there's been rumors that Ned is going to become Hobgoblin. There's rumors that Ned is going to become Hobgoblin. So, again, We didn't get this. We didn't get the Tobey Maguire. Didn't get Andrew Garfield because I don't know why.
Did you see the breakdown?
What you mean?
Somebody took a photo of, and they're like, "Look at how the three villains are leaping." It actually looks like they very clearly, as Disney loves to do, edited out Tobey and Andrew. So they clearly look like they're each the Sandman, Lizard, and Electro are all attacking a Spider-Man, but they've just been edited out. Yeah.
They do that shit because I remember when that came out with that Avengers like Endgame, or I don't know if it's Infinity War or Endgame.
Infinity War.
They got
where they had the Hulk running, but instead it was the Hulk Buster because he didn't transform. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. So see, I be blerding too. Just don't think that y'all the only.
Well, I forgot to mention that you used to do a show called We're Blerds. You were doing Blipsters on Broadway. You and Felonious Monk. You know what I'm saying?
We had Blipsters. We had Blerds with friends with my boy Jonathan Giles.
Okay, yeah. Giles the homie.
So I'm in this multiverse.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga.
Yeah, he is spitting.
Thank you.
He is spitting.
Thank you.
So it drops December 17th, fellas. Let me ask y'all, are you excited for it?
Yeah, man.
People are going to go back to the movie theaters to see it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the fact that Shang-Chi made as much money as it did, Black Widow made as much money as it did, I think people have been more geeked out about this than maybe any other film released this year. Maybe Dune, and I don't even think Dune was that high on the general radar. But I think Spider-Man, even if you're not like a big MCU person, I think almost everybody fucks with Spider-Man. So I think that's probably the highest.
That's all. Like I live in Inglewood, and I can't think of a movie theater that is like.
Oh, nigga, they're gonna make one. They're gonna make one, nigga. It's gonna be called Kathy and Kevin's Movie Cinema.
Yeah, I want to go back too, but I have not been to a movie since COVID. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, the theater formerly known as Magic Johnson still exists. So I mean, you can always hit that one up, dog. That's not too far.
On Crenshaw?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's still open.
That's still open. Yeah.
That sounds like a name you give a nigga, the theater formerly known as Magic
Johnson.
Well,
it used to be known as Magic Johnson Theaters, and you would sit down and be like, you could laugh, cry, or eat some popcorn in your own community. Like that was the whole
really.
Yes,
it was Magic Johnson.
Yes,
you can laugh, you can cry, you can either eat the popcorn in your own community.
I swear to God, that's why if you go and watch The Proud Family, it was the same shit. Where like they had I don't remember the name of what the Magic Johnson character was in The Proud Family, but they made fun of that shit all the time because this nigga owned all of LA at one point. He owned the TGI Fridays, the Starbucks, the fucking movie theater. He owned half the mall, the street named after. Like the nigga owned all of LA at one point, bro. Or at least all of Black LA.
I mean, it sounds about right.
He's still alive. You know what I'm saying? So like he
nigga. That
Wizard
episode,
Kelly. That's it. Wizard Kelly. That was his name. Instead of Magic Johnson, Wizard Kelly.
Let me tell you something. That fucking episode of South Park where they say the cure for AIDS is $100 million injected directly to your bloodstream seems to be the case with this nigga because Magic Johnson is the only AIDS patient we have seen that looks lively and healthy as fuck. Like Magic has AIDS. I don't know if Magic had HIV, developed AIDS, whatever, but Magic around this motherfucker looking like Cookie's still with me and it's just showtime.
He was like fat. Like I was like nigga, what are you doing? Like
what type of AIDS do you have, nigga, that you put on a belly, nigga? Like,
yo, I swear to God though, like Magic 1000% heard he had AIDS and they were like, it's probably, or he has HIV. It's like it's probably gonna kill you, and he just looked at him like,
ain't no way, ain't no fucking way.
Like he was not here for it. And again, I mean that's the thing. South Park did make fun of that shit, but when you got money like that, that's exactly what's gonna happen, you know.
I mean, you have the we see for shit like Magic Johnson had first dibs on all this shit. They was like, hey Magic, look, we finna bring out this pill, right? It's gonna make you undetectable. Now we ain't telling niggas about it yet because they ain't got the money and their insurance ain't gonna cover it, but we know if you give us a third of the Dodgers, like we can get you this pill. That's basically how that shit worked. And so, you know, it is what it is. But all right, let's transition into something that's a little bit sadder because it is an update in a story we talked about last week. Of course, you all remember we talked about the tragedy that happened in Houston during Travis Scott's AstroWorld concert. Well, the 9-year-old young man, Ezra Turner, that suffered injuries after being trampled and stampeded, he unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. Damn. Yeah, he was in a medically induced coma shortly after receiving injuries to his heart, lungs, and brain. The death toll from the event is now raised up to 10 people, but there are still hundreds who are injured.
Was it an all ages event?
Yes, that's the thing about this. This was not, there's been a lot of people going, why do you bring a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old to a Travis Scott concert? Well, there was no age thing for this. And also, before this, Travis Scott being a part of Fortnite was what drew a lot of appeal to the young kids.
Yeah, it's one of those situations though, man. Like, I'm of the mindset that like, yo, hip hop is for everybody and stuff like that. But just like listening to a lot of Travis's like lyrics and shit, though, I don't know if I'm taking my 9-year-old.
I'm not
like
either.
You know what I mean? I am not taking my 9-year-old to a Travis Scott concert. Now, I'm not trying to put that specifically on the parents. I think that they do need to get a certain level of why are you taking your child to a concert like this? But like, it's still on Live Nation. It's still on Travis's team. It's still on the security that was hired to let this get to the spot that it got to. But that is something that has crossed my mind is most of these people that died were kids. Mm-hmm. And by kids, I mean everything from 9 up until about 22, but like they were all really young. Yeah. So
in addition to the people like losing, their lives this week, Travis is basically essentially getting DaBaby all over again in terms of losing.
Nike just pulled his shoe. Nike was supposed to be like him and like Jordan shit. And Nike was a big thing, and they just recently pulled like, yo, we were gonna drop a new one, but they just pulled it. Like,
yeah, but that's not gonna hurt him though, because I feel like it's just gonna make the shoes that he has be worth more money.
Oh, that's absolutely all it's gonna do,
right? And his fans are still like, they still riding hard for him, but it's just one of them things where people can fuck up, and he did fuck up, and I think he is very remorseful for. I really believe that. So it's like, but they won't let it be that. It's like they have to let him go through this thing saying like, we can't touch you for a while. Then it'll blow over like after a while, and then they'll say like come back at some point. And so we talk about all this cancel culture shit. It's like, I do understand. I understand my companies can't touch it, but it's a little bit of bullshit involved with it too.
Yo, we talk about it a lot here on the show where something happens with a celebrity, if you will. And even to no matter how extreme the situation is, we are in this society and in this day and age where you give it a minute, this shit blow over and don't nobody care anymore. Let's just be real.
Gibson is directing Lethal Weapon 5.
We are talking about that a little.
We're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that.
But friend of the show, no, you're all good. You're all good. You know, it's all good, man. But friend of the show, Jordan Mason, one of my homeboys, he says that I agree with Jay. This dude made Nike find morals. Nike. So the fact that Nike fucking broke that contract over this shit is kind of fucking wild, man.
But of course, again, it's that you have to. The thing is, let's just be real. The shit is reactionary with any brand in the moment.
It is.
Shit is just reactionary. Brands are like, oh shit, we got to disassociate ourselves, right? And like you said, we let this shit blow over, then everybody goes back. It goes to literally what we said about Aaron Rodgers. Remember how everybody was like, oh, he a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of us agree, and we still agree to that. But like what happened? All he had to do was play and win. And motherfuckers do not give a shit about him being out with COVID and why he had COVID and all this other stuff. It is a reactionary thing, unfortunately.
He didn't even go through the hard part, though. Like, he didn't, like, nah, he didn't at all, in my opinion. People was like, we don't care. Especially his demographic. And his demographic, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, white boys, when that nigga said he was listening to Joe Rogan, he went into a whole new demographic. That's all. Look, let's just be real. Once you say that, it is an entirely new demographic that now gloms onto you, and they hold on to everything you say, which are now like, see, he's still good, et cetera, et cetera. But again, it's that we're in this culture where we're in this not culture, this day and age where everything is reactionary. It is a moment, and depends on how long that moment lasts. It is fleeting because we're
even about color though, Jay. Like, let's be real. Like we know a lot of black comics who not fucking with the vaccine either. You know what I'm saying? And like they're in that same boat with Joe Rogan and probably Chappelle. Like, I don't think Chappelle has spoken out about it, but I doubt that that's something that he's done. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if you tell me that Dave Chappelle has not been vaccinated. I'm like, oh shit, really? I'm like, makes sense. Like, I think it's deeper than just color. I just think it's a
no, absolutely. It's definitely deeper than color. It's just, again, like I said, it's just society in this day and age. We are at a point where, again, something happens. Like, I'm about to bring up the next story that's going to tie right into this. Make sure I got it in order because it should be. Nope, that's not in order. I meant to put that in order, but it was too sad to put it together. But I'm going to talk about some other books. I didn't see that one together, but it's just that things happen and we move.
Can you let me know? Because you know I'm trying to keep track of shit.
All right, I'm gonna go down the list.
You gotta make the noises, nigga. Like, come on.
I'm gonna go down the list.
No. I gotta keep our time codes, man. I gotta keep the time codes because I gotta be.
Nigga, what is you talking about?
Oh, hey, Chad.
All right, which one do you do? Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, man.
All right, so the shit with the airlines is still wild. It is not changing anytime soon. A Southwest Airlines employee was taken to a hospital after a passenger assaulted her during the boarding process at Dallas's Love Field Airport on Saturday. This is from what airline officials said. It said, according to the Dallas Police Department, 32-year-old Ariel Jean Jackson boarded the New York-bound flight at about 12:40 p.m. and soon after began a verbal altercation with the flight attendant at the back of the plane. They said the flight attendant asked Jackson to exit the plane, as she was leaving. She struck an airline operations agent with a closed fist on the head, police said. Now, officers took Jackson into custody and charged her with aggravated assault. Juan Fernandez, who was a Dallas police spokesman, has said all of this thing. And it is unclear right now if whether or not Jackson has retained an attorney.
Bro, it's not just that. The person that she punched ended up in the fucking hospital. They've been deemed stable at this point, but she fucking hit her with such a fucking punch, nigga, that it put them in the ER.
Why? Go ahead. What you saying?
Just over some dumb shit.
The question becomes, when do we hit this point where, because we're not there, which is fucked up. We're not there yet, even though this has been a record-setting year, if you will, of assault on airline employees. When do we hit that point where motherfuckers start getting put on a no-fly list? Because the motherfuckers who did the Capitol shit, they got put on quickly, right? After everybody was on January 6th, anybody who was identified, if you was at the airport, niggas was like, I want to go home. And they was like, take Greyhound. And so they didn't let these niggas get on. So these niggas take a bus. Go ahead, David.
My question is still, it seems like, you know, in that movie, Kingsman, where they had that device where they turned it up and niggas just started fighting each other.
Yeah.
What is in the water right now that's making everybody just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I am
Trump sweat.
Out. Like,
Trump sweat.
Is it the Trump effect?
Trump sweat.
Trump sweat. Ugh.
Yeah, it's in the water.
Nigga,
I'm not drinking Trump sweat, but you know.
Thank you.
I get it.
I'm telling you, in fucking Alabama, they'd be like, get your Trump sweat in the can.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?
Get your Trump sweat. Get the fuck out of here. But you are right in the fact that it is the residual aftermath of Trump. He told his fucking people, dude, if I saw that son of a bitch, I'd knock him out. And they fucking do that shit now. And then niggas get mad and then we swing back. And now everybody's just swinging on each other left and right. Because that idea of just being a common, decent society is long gone, alone.
It's like a civil war is brewing, bro. Like, literally.
It's my dad called it the cold civil war.
That's what it is.
Being fully honest.
Yes.
We haven't gone full blown where people are pulling out guns and straight up being like, we're seceding. But it is a cold civil war right now where the shit is happening. We just haven't gone to the point of like full on like war yet.
And again, I will admit, it's not all Trumpers now because we're in a new wave where you've never seen so many anti-vaxxers and anti-mask people. And that's a big thing. Like people like, I'm tired of being, just my comfort level is taken away because I have to wear a mask, and people just like, yo, it's people have gotten beyond upset with that. And I get to an extent, it does get annoying after a while. You don't want to have to just consistently Where we all feel this way. There is not a person that consistently wears masks is like, yo, I'm just cool with wearing it every single day. There's a time you want to be like,
my shit stink. Like for real.
Nigga, after a while you start slobbing and sweating on the inside. Nigga, that look like it's
like a thong right now.
And that shit was white before it started. That shit was white originally.
Nigga, no.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
And the way it's everybody's being they feel being inconvenienced with masks and stuff, and I get it. But also people keep forgetting we're still in the midst of a panorama. We still living through this shit. Like, nigga, the CDC science has been politicized. The CDC has put up warnings like, yo, states are jumping up again in numbers. Why? Because as we're still in the midst of this, cold and flu season has arrived. And so now people keep thinking this is a game like, oh, it'll blow over. No, the fact people keep thinking it's blowing over, it's not going anywhere. And so through the level of inconvenience, again, being on a plane, there is a thing like, yes, we all agree if you've flown and have had to fly more than 2 hours, it is a little bit of a fucking headache keeping a mask over your face. So like if you got to fly LA to New York 6 hours, that's some shit. And God forbid you have an international flight that you're doing 12, 14 hours. I understand that. But at this point,
that's why you slow drink, bro. You sit there where you're just
this way.
Do that shit for as long as you can.
You can. Because as long as you're drinking or eating, you don't have to have it on. Now, again, I understand people like, well, I don't want this recycled ass air.
They do a pretty good job of filtering the air on the plane, though. Like, real
unless you on United, they don't do shit. Like United just let niggas die.
Did you mean Spirit? Because
no. First of all, don't you ever talk shit about Spirit in front of me.
Nigga,
what?
Nigga, no.
what Spirit? Are you a stockholder? Like, what the fuck?
No, man. It's just been times when I had less than $100 in my checking account. I was like, I gotta get home to Chicago. $42 round trip.
That you don't need to go, nigga. Like, maybe God is like, stay home a little bit.
I had a gig in Chicago. I had to get to the bag. But, you know, in order to get to the bag, you got to have a bag sometimes.
And here's the problem. In order to get to the bag, you got to have a bag. And if you're flying on Spirit, you can't have that bag because then they're going to charge you more for that bag.
They're going to charge you more for that bag.
They'll charge you more for that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
it's a terrible fucking cycle. It's a terrible fucking cycle. But again, there is a federal, like I said, the federal no-fly list. If you assault a passenger you're an airline and you're saying, and you just niggas wild out on when motherfuckers ain't wilding out on Spirit all the time. When you hear like, yeah, somebody wild out on Delta or American, you're like, you paid money for this ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it if it was on like Spirit, United,
Frontier,
it's Frontier, Southwest, Virgin, any of those I could see because you were gonna go in for the discount anyway. So from time to time, you're gonna be dealing with some people that are just on one, but like
nigga rations, like
some nigga rate. Those are some nigga rates.
You see a lot of them. I mean? You see a lot of them flip flops with the fur on them. A lot of them bags.
Yeah. I mean, real talk. When you think about when you think about the fact that Southwest's big sale thing, to let you know niggas gonna be involved, their whole slogan is "want to get away, nigga." It's just like, yo, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, but they lock in certain dates you can't fly. They be like, all right, nigga, we know where y'all think you're gonna fly, nigga. You can't fly those days, okay? Stay your ass home.
That's right. But anyway, Spirit is just one of them things that gets a bad rap. Like,
nigga, the seats are old grammar school chairs. Nigga, they don't move. Nigga, Spirit Airline seats are your old grammar school auditorium chairs.
Clutch when you needed it. I'm not saying I need it right now, but there was a time when Spirit. I mean, and they also make you walk on the tarmac next to airplanes, like it's Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? But,
no sir, not me.
A lot of Black Air Force One energy on Spirit. No,
nigga. But I'll admit, I have flown Spirit before, right? It was my first and only experience. I was
Did you get a buzz ball?
Excuse me?
They sell buzz balls on Spirit. You know how like on United you get like a mixed
no,
drink?
nigga.
You get a buzz ball.
Nigga, let me tell you my problem. This is the thing I'd have with Spirit for me.
Yourself.
No, nigga. I went to, you know how you sometimes you just go to sleep before takeoff if you got an early flight, right? I went to sleep, woke up, like I think we was like 2 hours in the air or whatever. Or maybe an hour or so in the air. And like I know pretty much I'm assuming I'd never flown Spirit, so I'm not, I don't know the routine. I'm like, oh, the beverage cart and all this shit, because we had a level cruising level, all this shit. I'm like, oh, the beverage cart didn't pass, I'd have missed this, blah, 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 blah. So I go to the bathroom, I come out, I see the flight attendant, I was like, yo, can I get a bottle of water? She was like, $3. I was like, no, you don't understand. I missed it when y'all passed up. She was like, $3. I said, yo, there's a bottle right here that I can get. She was like, that's $3. I said, ma'am, there is no one looking at this bottle. She was like, that's still gonna be $3. Bitch, it is open. You can pour this in a cup for me. And she was like, $3. I said, fuck that water. I'll just be thirsty. Nigga, like, it was too much.
Jay, you looked at that flight attendant like,
this your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy, nigga. We rep the same smart tech.
You just got fucked up with him. Both y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back. Both of y'all niggas.
What did I do?
It don't fucking matter.
Like, I'm trying to get a bottle of water, bro. Like, I'm not asking for a pop. I'm not asking for alcohol. I'm asking for water. And she keep being like $3. And in my head, I'm just like, this bitch. It just really hurt.
Or maybe if you got your money up and you could afford a $3 bottle of water, nigga, okay?
Motherfucking, damn, ham, fucking.
What the oh shit.
She oh now you can't speak.
Damn nigga, Dave just called you all the way the fuck out.
Ain't that the irony? You talking about I can't be on Spirit, but you can't afford a $3 bottle of water, bitch? What?
America, fuck yeah!
Streamlabs.com/Blerds N The Hood /Tim if you want to support the show and the fact we'll never have this nigga on again. This nigga never embarrassed me on my fucking show ever again.
Hey man, don't keep it going. It gets exhausting having to constantly roast this nigga. So I'm happy to turn over the reins. Yeah, it is
nigga.
It's nice to sit back. Like I don't have to do shit like this when you do.
Yo!
Time out. I never saw that commercial.
Yo!
Oh, yeah. This nigga was in a McDonald's commercial, nigga, and someone remixed it into a techno song. And they got this nigga saying serious chicken on the fucking
Can I see it again? Like a longer version?
Yeah. You want the whole thing? This is going to take me a minute to find it, but I just give me 1 second and we'll go ahead and play this.
Buttermilk on a cup. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Fuck this bullshit.
Here you go.
What's your first impression of the sandwich? Crunch. Describe the sandwich in one word.
Buttermilk.
What's your favorite thing about it?
Maybe we want to do a body roll.
Describe the taste in one sentence.
Gotta love that crunch.
This is some serious chicken.
It's good.
This is some serious chicken.
Buttermilk.
What's your first impression of the sandwich? What's your favorite thing about it?
Gotta love that crunch.
This is some serious chicken.
Oh my god.
This is some serious chicken.
Buttermilk.
This is some serious chicken.
That's some serious chicken.
You just took us back 15 years. That commercial. You just took us back 10 years.
Jay,
That's some serious chicken.
Bro, you got good money for that, man. You know,
I can't front though. I mean, like times is hard. You be like, you niggas run that shit,
bro. Like the thing about it too is like I don't understand how you couldn't afford the $3 bottle of water, considering how much money they paid you to say, "Woo, this is some serious chicken and shit."
Exactly.
So you two niggas is just like,
I choose violence.
okay. Okay, that's what's happening on the show.
This some serious chicken.
I said, bitch.
I feel like that wasn't even scripted. That was just your word. You was like,
exactly. That was all you. But look, Dave, perfect. I promise you, Jay is on the inside line.
But also, this confirms that most of your shirts are in the colors of Popeyes, like the shirt you got on now.
Damn!
Like you got,
he would step across the line habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
What's your feng shui? Like, what's your style? He's like, nigga, Popeyes. It's like,
Nigga,
I am Popeyes.
Nigga, I'm going to.
Nigga, you definitely look dressed in that shirt. You look like you married to the woman that do all the Popeyes commercials. Come on now, meet my husband. Oh man, and come meet my husband Jay. He done fried this serious chicken his damn self.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that fuck. Look at your dumb ass.
We're losing recipe.
Oh, he walked off. He walked off. He was so upset. He walked away. You hear him in the back?
Some serious chicken.
You coming back, Jay?
Come back, Jay. He better go get a drink.
Probably. He probably went to get liquor. I put money on that
Fucking
shit.
niggas.
He changed shirts. This nigga with the changed shirts. Jay was sitting there like,
oh, hey, fuck you.
oh, my stomach hurt. That was fucking funny, nigga. Oh shit.
Streamlabs.com/Blerds N The Hood/tip.
Nigga. All right, our next story, man. Dave already fucking alluded to this shit. He already brought it up. This nigga Mel Gibson apparently is directing Lethal Weapon 5. I don't know if you had an asset for that shit. Probably. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this nigga is apparently directing Lethal Weapon 5. So, I mean, ain't no cancel culture. Let's be real. There is a period of time in which you are in trouble and people don't fuck with you.
And that period for Mel Gibson, left a long time ago. What was that movie? Daddy's Home or some shit like that?
Yep, Will Ferrell too.
The Will Ferrell movie.
Yep. The sequel. He was in the sequel. Yep.
Oh, I know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
did he address the bullshit that he was going through in the movie?
Supposedly, I think it's an interview where he's like, I've said my piece on it. Why do I got to keep bringing it up? Like,
it's not just that. I mean, he also is doing the John Wick prequel and shit like that. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at this right now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things in either pre or post production, and he's filming the Continental, the John Wick prequel. So like, and he already had a project come out this year. He had 2, 3 come out last year. Like, he's doing whatever the fuck he wants, man.
Well, that means people fuck with him still. Like that's just what it comes down to. If they didn't fuck with him, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, everything that people said. Like, some people are like, I've seen people on Twitter going, "Oh, this means that Hollywood is anti-Semitic," and that's kind of weird. I know what his thoughts on when he said the Jews killed Jesus, especially after he did Passion of Christ, et cetera, et cetera. But is it more so because Hollywood has always been said to be run by Jews? That's always been the running theme. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's always been the running thing, that Hollywood is run by Jews. But this nigga's a blatant racist. Told his wife he hopes she got raped by a pack of wild niggas.
By a pack of niggas, yeah.
And so we was just like, we skipped over that. Was like, oh, that ain't nothing. A pack of niggas?
No, that was probably one of my favorite D.L. Hughley jokes. He was like, a pack of niggas, man? Not a gang of niggas. Not like a group of niggas. A pack of niggas?
A pack of niggas.
Like animals.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Go Go ahead.
I mean, we already know the truth behind this. I mean, it's everything that we saw from George Floyd and everything else. They don't actually give a shit about us. You know what I'm saying? Like they love us for entertainment and nothing the fuck else. So I'm not surprised that the packing niggas being one of the worst things he said, that everybody just glossed over that shit.
Right. Definitely.
But it's always that but that's been the thing, and it never fails. Whenever somebody is racist, and especially towards black people, it is always glanced over. It is like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up. But anyway, that's literally how it's treated. It's like, yeah, whatever. And it's moved on from. You get what I'm saying? And that's a very fucked up thing that happens. Again, like we've gotten to the point where I hate when people keep saying, oh, racism and slavery is an old thing black people need to get over. When somebody did the breakdown of like Ronald Reagan was born when Harriet Tubman was still alive. Like, nigga, what are y'all talking about? Like, and so it's not that long ago. And right. But again, when people say cancel culture and all this other shit, these are proofs that shit don't exist at all by any stretch of the imagination. What did you see?
Nick, no, I'm just laughing. I mean, about some of the Streamlabs. We'll get to them. But there's one Streamlab in particular that just came in that I'm dying laughing from, bro. I mean, you're reading it right now. It looks like that's probably the funniest Streamlab we have ever gotten. Like, real talk, and I can't wait to fucking read that shit out loud.
Matter of fact, let's read them now. We're at the top of the fucking show. Streamlabs. So people make donations. They make donations to the show to support the show to help us grow. You know, some people want to show their love financially, and we're cool with that. And if they hit for every $100 we hit in donations, there's a certain thing that happens. And so people show their love via the Streamlabs, CashApp, Venmo, all the other good shit. And so I want this nigga, since he's just so tickled.
That's fine. I'll read them out. I got you. So the first one from Weedman Wade, who says, my birthday's tomorrow and I'm drinking with the Blerds. Here's some money just because a nigga got a new job. Well, first of all, Weedman Wade, thank you so much for the donation. Happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
And we'll get to your other comment in just a second. Shout out to Outer Butter Rios for the donation. Shout out to Cheryl Ambling Soul for the donation saying, bring on the meme street. There you go. So this is Weedman Wade's other donation, Dave, that I was laughing at. He goes, yo, I just got to tip y'all. I got to tip y'all just for Dave making this nigga change shirts. I just spit my drink out.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Me and Jay go way back.
We do. That's why I'm like, that's like. Here's the fucked up part. This is where I'm like really just like fuck my life, because this shit's not gonna stop here. I'm gonna see this nigga at some place. It's gonna be the store. It's gonna be the Improv West Side. We just gonna be out at some event just somewhere together with comics. And this nigga's gonna be like, so what about that serious chicken? And then I'm about to kill this nigga in the street.
I'm looking at you right now. And I noticed that you have like a 21 Savage like tattoo on your forehead, but it's not. It's just like naturally it's there. Like
fuck you. Oh fuck you, fuck you.
Oh shit, nigga. Okay,
who are these niggas?
We got to get to this last story because I know Dave has to get out of here soon and get to the show, man. So let's talk about
this nigga and his show.
I fight Jay Washington in the street tonight.
Fight Jay in the street.
At the
Jay, go ahead. Yo, well, DaBaby and his baby mama DaniLeigh have been fighting on the IG. Don't give no fucks about who is watching. They've just been out here in these streets. Jay, which one is the first one?
Where is it at?
The one they're up at the top. I move all the ones for the story at the top.
Yeah, okay. I didn't put the other ones. I thought I'd put them in here. The fucking the Instagram stories.
All right, so go ahead. We'll play the first one then.
I'm putting the Instagram. I got to put them in here. They're not in here.
No, they're in here. They're at the top.
Oh, they are?
I just move all them up top because we need to be close to our. Yeah,
Gotcha. So DaBaby decided to go live on Instagram to show about some shit with DaniLeigh, but I need y'all to pay attention to this.
Yeah, you want to record me talking about, shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Let me close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
This nigga threw DaniLeigh and their 3-month baby out, was throwing them out, told them she had to leave after she just cooked dinner, which, by the way, she made sure to let people know. She put on Instagram, she said, hey, guys, since baby want to put up a statement with his cap ass, I'll put mine up. So we've been living with each other for the past 3 months since our baby was born, doing us. And tonight, he want to come in the room talking about something, I need to go, don't matter where I go. Mind you, I have a newborn child. So he said I can go to a hotel. Then she go, this is where shit gets wild. She goes, this man is mad because I had a plan B sent to his condo because all he want to do is come in me with no responsibility. It's like that. Nigga! Then, obviously, he probably want me out so he can fuck on his other baby mama and other hoes who've been known we've been together this whole time while I just had my first child. This all goes to say that this man is a fucking coward. I'm sleeping after cooking him dinner, and he want to say, I need to go. Fuck you, baby. And damn, I really should have just listened to the cap-ass internet about this man. I'm going to learn and I'm going to grow, but this right here ain't it. And I'm sorry to my baby that her father is kicking her out her home at 3 months. What the
Oh shit! It's so toxic. It is so toxic. Like
disgustingly so.
I don't give a fuck about the baby. I don't give a fuck about this bullshit. Like I don't even want to see that. And I know it's fucked up, but I just don't even want that in my what you call it?
In your space.
My space. Like it's so negative.
Because the thing is, it again, I said this when I saw it on Twitter. I was like, yo, and I told Winston this when we went on air. Toxic ass hood relationships. Like DaBaby is a prominent figure for all the shit he's been through recently. But them two that's some hood shit.
That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks in a row because first it was this, and now the last week we were finding about Dalvin Cook and about how his ex was mad violent, and apparently he was violent too, and the both of them just kind of going at each other, man. Like it's disturbing to see, bro. But
real quick, it actually went further with DaniLeigh and DaBaby because the police got involved.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Tell them. Tell them. Where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He want to call the fucking cops on me for whatever the fuck reason. Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass nigga. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. It's all good. It's all good.
Baby, so when DaBaby's video was happening, if you notice, he was saying, I got to record you for my safety. Here's why. He called the cops because she says that DaniLeigh assaulted him. Now, you see in the video, Danny kind of charged at him while she was still breastfeeding the baby. DaniLeigh was charged with 2 counts of simple assault after police had to make 2 visits to the home. They say the first came after DaBaby had gone live on IG, showing DaniLeigh that she was feeding the 3-month-old baby. Then they said the cops say DaBaby accused DaniLeigh of striking him, but the police left without making an arrest. And then got a call again the next day at 9:30 in the morning when it responded to DaBaby's second claim with domestic abuse. And cops say their investigation found enough evidence to cite her for 2 misdemeanor assaults, one for Monday and for Sunday's alleged incidents. They've been fighting, and unfortunately, they've been fighting.
It's the reason why ever since I dated my ghetto ass ex, I don't don't fuck. So like none of that. I don't need any of that in my life. Like I don't. That's a lot of negativity. That's a lot of bullshit. Miss me with all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On both ends, it is toxic as fuck on both ends, and that's the problem. You have these toxic ass relationships that the public find out about and stay to.
You're in the public eye, so like, not only are you going through it, but you're broadcasting because it's going to make your brand. It's going to bring more attention to you, and you're going to get more likes, and like, it's all so fucking disgusting.
Yep. But the worst part, I feel the worst for that child. The child's only 3 months older and is eventually going to find out that both of their parents, like even though they were rich and famous, are pieces of shit. Like that sucks. That they're actively doing this in front of everybody. Like they shouldn't be doing it at all. But the fact that they're doing it in the public eye is just disgusting, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad to me, Jay.
Now, supposedly he threw it like DaniLeigh says. He told her she had to leave after she cooked dinner. Well, DaniLeigh put the dinner on Instagram that she had shown, and it was this. And I was like, well, look, nigga, you shouldn't have came at it that hard. However, that whole Jack Cheddar is not melted away. So that's enough to start arguments.
I mean,
I don't know if that's enough to throw someone out the house, but
no, not enough. By the way, we got another Streamlabs came in from Jimmy Nails. And Jimmy, you know what? Jimmy was like, I like this Dave dude. Can we keep him around? Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga.
Hey, Jimmy,
fuck this.
I want you to know that I appreciate you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to. I will be on the show every week now. Okay?
Excuse me?
There you go. There you go.
Before everything happens,
the reach you got pushed for next Tuesday. So if you want to come in and take over on Tuesday, man, do what you do, boy. I'm here for it. Oh, Jay, I found the graph.
Look at Jay face.
I finally found the graph on the dashboard, bro.
What graph?
The one we've been trying to find on Streamlabs this whole time.
Where's it at?
I can't tell you, nigga. It's hidden.
It's at Popeyes, nigga.
But it doesn't allow you to see any of the, it doesn't allow you to see any of the writing. You can just see when shit came in. That's all.
You know what, Dave? When we hit 100 likes, shit happens like this. All right, so before we go, we got to do one more thing. Huh?
What was in that box?
A cat. It was a cat funeral.
It was a cat funeral, bro. Oh yeah, that's become a staple of the show.
Which is and here's another staple of the show that I would love to show you.
And now, an ode to Karens, brought to you by Blerds N The Hood. Now, before we go into this dedication, you must be asking yourself, well, what is a Karen and what does it mean? Well, Karen is a mocking slang term for an entitled, obnoxious, middle-aged white woman, especially as featured in memes. Karen is generally stereotyped as having a blonde bob haircut, asking to speak to retail and restaurant managers to voice complaints or make demands, and being a nagging, often divorced mother from Generation X. Karens most notably have been known now to call the police on black people when they're just doing this thing called living. You know, something that God allowed them to do. This includes Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Sleepin' Sarah, and a host of others. And typically, Karens feel that because they are white women, they are entitled to do whatever they want and make life choices based on their insecurities as well as fears. Well, here are a few moments of wild Karens caught in their natural habitat.
I did the beginning. I do the end.
That's all good. Well, which Karen? You want to use the one from last week we didn't use? Or you have another one?
No, I got another one because I figured this is perfect with Dave here to use this Karen because this one has made the rounds, and this one because the one from last week that's a whole discussion and debate. That bitch might become a whole topic. This one here.
Ma'am, it's a goddamn comedy show. What the fuck it is? You gotta ingest this. What's the problem? What's the problem? Huh? What's the problem? I don't want to know what the fuck she had to ask me. goddamn compelling as fuck. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I'm a woman.
We know you're a woman. We can tell.
I'm married to a man. But
Good.
you insulted a lot of people tonight.
How? How am I insulting people by talking about sexual matters between adults? I'm talking about consenting adults shit. I have sex with women. So me being up here describing my life is insulting to you? Then how can you speak for the whole crowd and tell me that I'm insulting them? Is anybody insulting? Sounds like a resounding yes over here. A resounding agreement. Bye, Karen. See, white people be thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want. Storm the Capitol or storm my goddamn stage. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that nigga says storming the Capitol, now she's storming my stage. Do we know what the joke was that made her think it was okay to get on the fucking
It don't
stage?
matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just curious what set her up because Afion is fucking brilliant. So I know there's not a goddamn thing he could have said to actually warrant any of that bullshit, as everyone agreed to. I'm just curious. What the fuck's she going on about. But yeah, that's some bullshit. Get the fuck off the stage. If you don't like it, leave the comedy shop. In this case, what, the comedy zone? Fucking leave then. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Look, if you found, I don't give a fuck. I hate people that start going like, I got offended. Stay your ass away from comedy clubs. I'm going to just say it. Because somebody going to say something that's going to hurt your feelings. I don't give a fuck what you think. As a stand-up comic, I will always stand on that. If you feel like at some point, well, I don't know if I'll get offended, stay the fuck out of comedy clubs. Plain and simple. Because every comic is not going to tailor their sets to your fucking feelings. Well, I was upset. Bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. With no refund as far as I'm concerned. That shit is annoying as fuck. It is just absolutely annoying. Oh, well, I'm married to a man and I have sex with a man, and you're talking about this bitch.
So apparently, this is what it was. He was talking about men needing to give women better D, and she was arguing over that. Stupid. That's the only thing. I just wanted to know how far her stupidity goes. Well, that's why I wanted to know.
Let's do this. We got one last Streamlabs that says, Dave for the third host. My nigga been roasting Jay for 60 minutes. Fuck you, weed man. Wait. Dave, I know you gotta go. I'm gonna let you go jump off here. Tell the people how they can find you, what you got going on, and all that good shit.
Yo, just follow me on the Instas, man. This is Dave Helem and everything. Dave Helem. I got a lot of cool stuff coming out. Check out the special on Amazon Prime. We shot that last year at the Rose Bowl for the Tribeca Film Festival. So just fuck with me. That's it. I'm on online, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all the same shit.
All right, I appreciate this. I appreciate this Hoboken ass nigga for coming on here and talking shit for an hour. You know what? I regret ever.
Nigga, you named yourself on Twitter Al Woker. I fucking hate your ass so much, bro. I hate your ass so goddamn much.
Nigga, go do your show, and I hope a Karen walks up on stage on you, nigga.
I hope you get kissed in the mouth by a man at your job, okay? On purpose. So
come on,
nigga.
Fuck off the show.
It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, embrace the word.
Nigga, hush. Bye, Dave.
Later, man.
Get this nigga out of here.
That nigga is hilarious.
Don't cut
that nigga is funny as shit, bro. No. That shit was fucking hysterical. When he said your ass look like you were straight up doing like the Popeyes mascot and shit, nigga. I damn near died, bro. I'm sorry. It was so fucking funny. Oh man.
You know what? You know what?
What's funny to me, man, is you were such a sensitive soul. You were just this sensitive. No. You were so sensitive. Like, nigga, these were just jokes. You changed out of your whole outfit, nigga. You straight up.
This nigga wasn't gonna roast me about Popeyes for a whole hour.
Nigga, you literally look like right now someone was like, Superman's here, but where's Clark Kent? Your ass said, hold on. And you ran the fuck off and came back, nigga. Like you ran so fast to change your clothes. And we assume you went to go get liquor. We assume you were like, fuck this, and you about to start drinking, but no. You ran off to go change. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
Can't breathe, can you, huh?
No. Now I gotta watch this nigga stand up because that was just off cuff, bro. Oh, good God. All right, man. So for those of y'all that know what the deal is, thank you so much for joining us today for this episode of Blerds in the Hood. You can find me wherever Swaggy Blerds are sold: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm around. We'll obviously be back on
Hey,
Thursday.
real quick, check your, just in case, check your Cash App, Venmo, because I know your shit doesn't.
No, I know. I checked it 2 seconds ago and there was nothing, but I can check.
Okay, I just always want to make sure.
Oh, nothing here. All good. So you know what the deal is. Like we will be here as we are every Tuesday and Thursday. So come on through. Now next Tuesday is when they have rescheduled this shoot I'm supposed to do. So I won't be here next Tuesday. Hopefully Dave comes back. If not, I know Jay will get somebody to come fill in. But
it won't be that nigga.
But I booked something, so I won't be able to be here next week. I'm excited about it. It should be fun. Yeah, Jay, what you got going on, man?
I hate all of you niggas.
Like Jay! Oh Lord! Oh my God! Jay, look who he acted like this week's Garrett. Nigga, you should totally do a remake.
You should totally suck my dick. You should totally kiss my ass.
You're not gonna. Hey, man. You did change the fit fast, bro. You changed the shirt and the hat and still got the chain back on. Like you genuinely were gone for what, like 30 seconds. We were like, this nigga's getting a bottle. He straight up is just pulling a bottle. He's about to take shots. He's tired of this. That was impressive, man. That was impressive. But seriously, what you got going on?
I'm gonna figure out if I'm gonna try to go to. Now I'm gonna try to go to fucking Vegas to. Shouts out to.
I thought of something. If you need a minute to think, you collect your thoughts.
Go ahead.
So for those of you that are curious, so right now we weren't able to get the live show popping off, which is fine, but we will be at the Schmodown Expo. Jay and I have a booth, so we'll be there talking shit, slanging jokes, but we will be having some merch that we're selling there, and after we finish at the expo, we'll start selling it to y'all, which we can ship to it and shit like that. Obviously, if you buy it in person, you're not going to be paying any shipping fees, versus if you buy it from us that way, there's going to be some shipping fees. That's, so just know that ahead of time.
We are trying to, right now, we're going to have stickers. We're looking into having shot glasses, potentially. I was looking at wristbands. I couldn't get the two-tones. I couldn't find the two-tones. I was looking for that. So unless I
could get it, but not that fast, because we obviously have to get it before the Thanksgiving week. So
yeah,
we won't have that. Yeah.
And then we're probably going to have shirts as well. And we may even have pics. So pictures available. So shout out to Jermaine Carlisle. Just came through with the Cash App. Says, y'all should rewatch the No Way Home trailer live.
I mean, we can. I asked Jay if he wanted to do this on the thing.
I didn't know, because again, I didn't want to take too much, because I knew, because I have Dave, and I knew he had to
Dave. It's up to you. If we do it, we can literally do a sync up right now. If y'all tell
Let's
us in
do
the
it
chat.
now.
If you want to, if you guys want to do in the chat, if like 5 of you say yes, we'll do the shit. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and close the show out. It's up to y'all.
Because I have the thing. I can pull it up right now. Or we can just do it.
I would say we don't want to put it on the show. Everybody should.
Why not? Because it'd be a reaction.
Because
would they pull it?
I feel like they would, but it's up to
you. Get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a reaction.
It's up to you. I'll let you decide.
And if I gotta fight it, I'll fight it.
Okay, fine. Pull it up. Let's go.
All right, y'all ready? All right. Well, fuck it. If this shit goes down, it goes down. All right, so we about to watch this No Way Home trailer, y'all. It's an official trailer.
Let's do it. All right.
Ever since I got bit by
the spider.
You got it with the closed captioning, nigga.
That's how it came.
Not for me. The one I saw on YouTube was just no closed caption.
I got it from Twitter.
Oh, okay. That's why. Oh,
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
that's the only problem. Why is he saying you watched it? It's like, I mean,
because remember he blames it on Peter for interrupting him.
From every universe.
Hello, Peter.
No, you certainly called this next part. You called this yesterday.
You're not Peter Parker.
You're not Peter Parker.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Yeah.
No, seriously, what's your actual name?
He was about to murder them, bro. But you saw the shield on the bridge, right?
So,
Scooby-Doo this
No.
crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
A little bit further. Just right there. You see the shield on top of the tower right there.
Oh, okay.
So,
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Electro.
You're flying out into the darkness.
There's J. Jonah Jameson, there's Sandman.
What do you mean?
They all died
That's
fighting Spider-Man.
We already saw the Goblin Bomb. That's
right. There go the Goblin Bomb again.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Knock this nigga's soul out.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away.
So, what did I tell you? Another thing I called. First, we'll make sure I play. CGI Lightning makes the mask for Electro. He's green and yellow.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I knew the green and yellow, but I didn't hear you say that it was going to be the lightning makes his mask. I never heard you say that.
I put it on Twitter. Oh,
okay.
I told you to.
No,
it's in our run sheet as well. It's in our run sheet.
Oh, but well, okay, yes. I didn't read through that because it was just the trailer, but I see it now. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
Peter, you're struggling.
That's Willem Dafoe for real.
Exactly.
You want while the world tries to.
But watch. All right, get ready to pause. Pause it.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Pause it now. So you see, Lizard is not jumping towards him. He's jumping to the side. Same thing with Electro.
Okay.
And you see Tom is jumping right to. So I am, I am positive that they have.
Yeah, they edited it out. The other two,
Toby and Andrew, and I think.
Well,
that
this
the
is
three of them
this is the scene where when the leaked pictures with the photos that leaked. That's the scaffolding.
It was scaffolding. Yes. So
that's the scaffolding.
Yes.
So yeah, that.
All right. Go even for positive again. Go back. Like if you want proof, because maybe it was a little early in the jump, but if you look like right, I'll show you. I'll pause it. I got it. Right there. He is why would this nigga be jumping so far away?
Yeah, he's not lined up with anybody like that. Yeah.
No, exactly. So that I would put money on that, bro. I would put money on that shit.
Yeah, this is the scene with the.
I Scooby-Doo that shit.
All right, well, let's finish the last little 6 seconds before this episode gets pulled, which I might not which I might not try to fight after y'all heard all the bullshit. So yeah. So right here, this Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
The Gwen Stacy death.
No, I know. People have already been comparing that just and hoping that this is not going to be a repeat. I don't think we can deal with that a second time, bro.
So here's my thing: if she dies, because of course I don't want Zendaya to die, would they fuck around and transpose Kirsten Dunst as the actual Mary Jane?
No, Kirsten Dunst, first of all, is entirely too old to be Mary Jane.
Yeah, I mean she is. Yeah, she's a.
That wouldn't like at least his Mary Jane. She could still be McGuire's Mary Jane, but she wouldn't be Tom Holland.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
I would love to know who they is.
I think they is a symbiote. I think they is probably Venom.
It could be. My other guess would be, just because it's a trailer, they may be flipping around the order of things.
When all of a sudden the villains come through?
All the villains are coming through then. I think that may have been a trick to be like, they're coming through, I can't stop them. Because we already got the warning, if we don't do something, they keep coming. They're trying to find whatever. That would be my guess. But I also think, there's some rumors where people think that Tom would be trapped outside of his universe. I think what's happening instead is these other characters, they have No Way Home. They're coming in and bleeding into Tom's universe. So I think No Way Home applies to him this time, or applies to the villains this time and not him. Because Homecoming was about him returning to Marvel.
Yes.
Him going to the homecoming dance. Far From Home was, again, him being far away from New York on a vacation like that. Let alone the joke about like, bitch, you were in space. Right. But now I genuinely think that the No Way Home is No Way Home for these other characters that are bleeding into his world.
So also, and this is something I've been telling everybody, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Alfred Molina's Dr. Otto Octavius, I forgot the guy that plays Sandman. Everybody that's in the Raimi Spider-Verse normally are from now Garfield Spider-Verse. And everybody from Garfield Spider-Verse are now now in Raimi's. It's swapped. It's swapped.
Oh, that actually would be an interesting.
It's swapped.
That would be a very. You've said that 5 times. I hear you. I'm just saying that I think that would. It's swapped. I
Thomas
feel like,
Hayden Church, yes.
But I think that would actually be a really smart. When you look at the fact that their costumes are pretty different, they're similar but they're different. If you realize the fact that none of the characters, with the exception of Goblin, were reused. The only thing I don't agree with, remember, there was a Harry Osborn who that was showing Goblin symptoms in Amazing Spider-Man. So where all of a sudden would Willem Dafoe Goblin come from? That doesn't make sense.
Now, again, that's not saying that again, I get that because Chris Cooper was Norman Osborn in that one. But I'm pretty sure somehow, some way, because again, he's dead.
But I would venture this though. I would venture this. There is also a possibility, because remember, it's a multiverse, that we're not going directly to the Maguire and Garfield.
No, you're talking about in other universes.
We might have just seen slight variations on them. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that. Now I can agree with that too. That there's a possibility of, this isn't from that world, either one. But it just seems plausible, because that's the other reason.
But this is the other thing that also kind of makes sense. Mason, the dude saying it. I thought they were being picked out of the universes before they died.
No one's ever said that.
But Strange sort of did. They are all fated to die at fighting Spider-Man. So if the idea was that they were all ventured to die, that's even why potentially Jamie was like, no one's taking this from me. So maybe he knows he was supposed to fucking die, and he's like, you're not taking my life again, nigga. I'm gonna fucking be right here.
But again,
I could see that happen.
But here's the issue with that though, because Jamie Foxx's Electro, as I always keep saying, that nigga's Max Dillon had a gap. And in Electric Eels,
I am aware. I am totally aware of that. But that wouldn't be like, I could still see that happening.
No, the nigga ain't got a gap no more after electricity.
Okay, and I understand that. And Ox tentacles turning red, that was not something that was happening before. I understand all of that, but I think based off of Strange saying they are all fated to die fighting Spider-Man, I think this specifically is them potentially being.
But also, here's another thing you have to remember, and again, we will see. There are a lot of lines, a lot of different things that are said and done that, again, we brought up earlier, you may not see in the movie or hear in the movie. Remember, Eternals Assemble is in the trailer for Eternals, and it is never once used in the film.
I mean, I agree with that. It's very possible that they're throwing us off. Like we said, I'm positive that the 2 other Spider-Men are there. I think the one thing that probably put people on even more is because of the leaks, unfortunately, that people are seeing that. But I genuinely think, to me, I think that scenario makes a baby bit more sense than the straight up swapping, because, again, we had a Norman Osborn / Goblin already in Amazing Verse. That's the only reason why I think.
No, I get you with that. So again, we just wanted to make sure we got through and did this with y'all. Hopefully you did enjoy us going ahead talking over it and breaking it down a little bit, because I know a lot of people wanted to get our thoughts on it. So again, me, Twitter, Instagram, Mr. J Washington. Y'all know where I'm at. I will be trying to rewrite a couple of pilots and trying to make sure I can actually, I got some ideas I want to try to put together and figure out a writing partner, because Winston's writing with other people. And so the one person I kind of felt comfortable writing with, you're already writing with someone.
You didn't ask.
I didn't get a chance to. The time I
asked, would you like to work on a project?
You won't have time. I already know you, and I respect that. I respect it.
What? How are you gonna speak for me, nigga?
I mean,
sorry, we're not gonna do this right now. I need to go make dinner. Again, I already said where to find me, the Swaggy Blerd, all that good stuff.
We'll holler at y'all on Thursday. See y'all then. We out.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Okay, when this is over, you need to go and look at the DM that we just got in the group chat, nigga. Just it's if you don't laugh at that shit, I don't think anything will ever make you laugh again.